Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Okoye here. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. If you're not, welcome back to yet another video. So in this video, I'm going to be introducing baby Eaton to my channel. So this is Eaton Jidenna Okoye, my one and only boy, the child we did not plan for, and now he is one. So this video is just a quick update 1 year after we had baby Eaton. So yeah, so back in August 2020, late August 2020, we found out we were expecting. It wasn't planned, so it came off like a surprise to my husband and I. Okay, Eaton is not going to stay one place, so I think I'm going to let him go. You want to go? All right, but please do not scatter my lights, okay? Later, if he's much calm, you send him over. The child I was about to introduce you guys to just took off. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. So baby Eaton is turning 1 this weekend. And you know, this is the child that we didn't plan for. I found out I was pregnant in August 2020, and you know, life happens. We found out we were pregnant, although at that time we were not trying for a 3rd child. But you know, God blessed us with baby Eaton, and here he is today. My 1st and 2nd trimester, I really don't want to go into it. I have a video up on what happened with me during my pregnancy and COVID. COVID was one of the worst things that happened to me with baby Eaton. Guys, I almost lost this baby from COVID, but we thank God that he stayed and he's here with us. Another big issue with my pregnancy was gestational diabetes. I was diagnosed with gestational diabetes in my 3rd trimester with Eaton, and that was also, it wasn't so severe because I was able to put myself on a strict diet at that period. Not very strict, but a diet that was able to bring down my low sugar. And you know, the rest of my pregnancy was just easy, and I took it one step at a time. It was just easy up until I was induced at 38 weeks, and yeah, and then I had my baby at 38 weeks on the dot. Currently, Eaton is hitting all his milestones. You can tell I'm so excited. This boy makes me so happy. He's just the best baby in the world. I know they say boys are stubborn, so I do not pray to experience all that fussiness and crankiness. Boys, they say, are usually very rough. They are not calm. They are always jumping up and down the place. I hope and pray that this one will be calm like his sisters. Although, you know, he looks up to his big sisters a lot. They tend to, you know, tame him. He always wants to play with them. He's always around them. They are obsessed with him, and I think he's obsessed with them as well. Eaton is always around them, always wants to be around them whenever they are playing. So I love the bond that they currently share, and it's a good thing because they are really close. I know they are going to be very close when they grow up, and I'm excited about that. Emma is a big sister to both Eleanor and Eaton. I can see Eleanor's obsession with kids. That's one thing I discovered recently, that Eleanor is actually obsessed with little kids. She's always caring and nurturing her baby brother, and that is the sweetest thing. So from 0 to 3 months, Eaton slept. Eaton is the only child that allowed me to swaddle him till 3 months. Eaton did not stress me. Of course, there was sleepless nights, but the boy did not stress me. He actually allowed me sleep. And I was just grateful because my mom and my sisters, you know, this is a 3rd child. So everybody was, I don't know, this particular time, my sisters were extremely busy. My mom didn't really have the energy she had 7 years ago to, you know, look after a child. So this 3rd child, it was more like I did it like 80% of myself in the beginning because it's my 3rd child, so I was really experienced. So 0 to 3 months wasn't so bad. Of course, you newborn babies will not allow you sleep, but yeah, 0 to 3 months was the slowest and the toughest. It was the slowest and the toughest, but I overcame all those mommy blues really quick. And you know, fast forward to 3 to 6 months, baby Eaton was still doing breast milk. 3 to 6 months, I was pumping non-stop. I should do a video about my pumping routine. I still have that. I filmed some of it and kept it in my archives, so I'm going to release that very soon. Baby Eaton was breastfed strictly on breast milk from 0 to 6 months. He was strictly breastfed, and I was pumping and I was lactating like a cow. Guys, I produced a lot of milk. Oh, at some point I suffered from engorged boobs. That was in the beginning of my breastfeeding journey, but 0 to 6 months I was pumping non-stop, so I felt like I didn't have a life because I was always pumping. Like morning, afternoon, I was constantly pumping. You know, I was pumping. Me and my pump were like best friends. So that was one thing that I was excited to stop after 6 months. So after 6 months I was like, you know what, we're going to continue giving Eaton all my stored milk, and I was done pumping. I packed my pump and I disposed it. I was done pumping, and Eaton for the next 1 month and a half, Eaton was drinking the remaining milk in the freezer. What I realized that he didn't really like the taste. He didn't really like the taste of the defrosted milk. You know, they form this bitter, is it what you call it, lipase. Your milk develop this protective bond, that this enzyme that keeps the milk safe for the baby, and sometimes it can be very bitter. So most times babies don't really like that taste, and most times you see them, they now reject the milk that you've already stored. It almost happened with Eaton, but after 24 hours he got used to the taste and he kept on drinking those milk I stored. And then when the milk was about to finish, I had to introduce formula so that he can now get used to formula before he ran out of breast milk. So that was how I made the switch from breast milk to formula. I'll discuss this in another video. That's not why we're here today. So currently, Eaton loves his solid, he loves his cereals, he loves his swallow, he loves his rice, he loves literally everything you give to him. His favorite fruit so far has been strawberries. Guys, this guy can devour strawberries like no man's business. He loves strawberries. He loves his avocado, he loves his bananas, he loves his mangoes. Literally any food you know, mash or cut in stripes and offer to him, he will just sit down and devour it. For the first time, I'm not afraid to give my child food chunks before 12 months. You know, before I was always scared of him choking or gagging, but he's consuming any and everything you give to him now. So Eaton is just a boss on his own. He's actually obsessed with his sisters. One challenge that I actually have with Eaton is that he can't fall asleep or eat or feed well when his sisters are around. Even if they're in the next room and he hears their voice, this boy will not want to sleep anymore. So that's one challenge. I don't know, this obsession with him and his sisters is so much. That's why when they're in school, I'm actually the happiest, because Eaton can nap and be himself without the distraction from his sisters. So yeah, that's one thing I actually like. When the kids are in school, Eaton, you know, can actually nap easily, but when they're around, God, it's always a struggle. Eaton is such a daddy's boy. He's obsessed with his dad. I think his dad is obsessed with him as well. They are always playing together, always bonding. Daddy can play all the rough games, mommy can't. So clearly he would just jump on daddy's body. You know, daddy would throw him up, daddy would take him outside, daddy would put him on the floor, daddy would allow him to play with sand, but mommy won't. So he clearly likes playing with daddy more than mommy. When it comes to that, I give it to his pops. He plays with his daddy a lot. His daddy, you know, gives him all the fun. They do all the crazy things. When we play, I'm always very careful with him. So yeah, he loves playing with daddy a lot. And guess who said mama first? You know, I was so excited when I heard him say mama. Eaton is always shouting mama, 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 mama. You know, I had two girls that grew up and just calling papa up and down the place. When they were growing up, I usually would spend the whole day with them, and they just woke up one day and they're shouting papa. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? But you know, my boy is just shouting mama, mama, mama up and down the house, so that makes me very, very happy. Jude is like, oh, okay, you want this one, take it. You want this one? Yes, I want this one. It felt so good. How can I born 3 children and the next thing they're shouting is papa, 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 papa down the house? Come on. So Eaton said mama first, and I am super thrilled. Also, he took his first steps yesterday. This guy actually took his first steps yesterday. Eaton is 1 in a few days. Eaton is 1 in like 5 days. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm very excited. This guy took his first steps, and unfortunately I wasn't there, but Papa was there. Papa said he was telling him to come over and have some meat, and this guy walked. You know, after giving him the meat, and then he realized, oh my god, this guy is actually standing. Oh my god, this guy is actually like walking towards me. So he took his first steps towards Papa, obviously because of food. This guy is such a foodie. Like he's such a foodie, and he loves meat. He loves chicken, he loves fish. Yeah, just like his mom and pops. Okay, if you've seen my previous video, you also know that his first haircut was also a flop. This guy did not allow us to cut his hair. He cried. Daddy tried to pet him. Even Daddy tried to trim the mohawk. Eaton grew a natural mohawk. The shape of his hair was just like a natural mohawk, but Papa wanted to trim and cut it down and make it look cute for his birthday, but Eaton refused. So his first haircut was a flop. We're going to try again some other time, but right now we'll just make do of what he has. He still looks cute anyways. Also, we are just grateful for this wonderful child. Eaton is such a blessing. He's the calmest baby I have ever seen. Guys, I'm not bragging. I've given birth to 2 daughters that would cry literally for any attention. In fact, they will cry literally for any and everything. But Eaton barely cries. The moment you hear him cry, just know that he maybe actually hurts himself, or he's hungry, or he's cranky, or he desperately needs something. Eaton barely cries. He's just everything I prayed for. He's just a peaceful child. You know, it's been such a breeze raising Eaton. Like, I didn't even realize that 1 year had gone by. That's how easy it was, you know, raising Eaton from 0 to 12 months. No stress. His immunizations, he took his immunizations like a boss. He cried a bit, but it didn't really bring him down. He hasn't been sick. He hasn't been admitted in the hospital. He's just, you know, we are just grateful for a very healthy baby that eats any and everything at this point. You know, we most times I'm like, should I try this for Eaton? Will Eaton like this? Will Eaton like that? But Eaton eats everything. So now I'm not even mashing the food I give to him anymore. He's eating it well. He's eating food. As long as I cook it very soft, he eats it. He loves his chicken. His first words, mama. You know, guys, I'm clearly obsessed with my son. I'm just grateful. I've been very emotional of recent because, you know, I'm not going to go down this journey anymore of raising a baby. So my last child is about to turn 1. It's bittersweet for me. I hope I don't cry on his birthday. I'm just excited, guys. His dedication was just this past weekend. Eaton has been a blessing to us all. He just completed, you know, my family, and I'm just excited and grateful to God for blessing me with such a lovely and charming boy. He's so loved by everyone around him. If you meet him, you will understand. You will know why. You just want to hug him and squeeze him. He's eating well, feeding well, playing well. He's hitting all his milestones. There is absolutely nothing that he hasn't done out of the ordinary. Eaton is growing well, weighs very well. His weight chart is on the high percentile. I'm just obsessed with this boy. It's so painful that I plan to shoot this video with him and he's currently not here with me. It was so difficult to get him to sit down. He actually wanted to just go ahead and scatter all these lights and setup that I have arranged here. But yeah, I'm so happy that at least he spent the first few seconds or minutes with me. So thank you guys for watching. So my next video is all about baby Eaton's first birthday party, and I'm excited. As you can tell, you don't want to miss that. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post new videos. Guys, I'm excited. It's Eaton's week, guys. This week is full of celebration back to back. I'm so excited. Thank you guys for watching and supporting your girl. I will see you guys in my next video. Peace. Bye for now.